So this is a take two. I had actually just recorded a video in the car. It's okay, give a minute. I just tried to record a video in the car with an update on my weight, where I was more presentable, but it was in car. It was in CarPlay, so it had no sound. I just uploaded it to YouTube the lot and it had no sound on it. So basically it was just a video to say that I noticed that the last video that I had uploaded was 5 months ago, and it was saying that I had lost £5. So I've been trying to lose weight I got told at the end of August that I was at high risk of having a stroke or a heart attack within 10 years. Because I had high cholesterol and I've also got diabetes and lots of other issues. So to give myself a fair chance, I should lose weight. That's one of the things I could do to help myself. So I then went on a mission to lose weight. So that's what I did. Started September. I started eating really clean and I went in and did it really well. And so my last video, I had lost £5. So I am now, we are at the 10th of February and I have now lost 2 stone. But I cannot put that down to clean eating. For the first wee while I could. So up until November, so the start of September to first week in November, I was eating really well. So I was eating really clean. I was preparing really fresh food all the time, drinking lots of water, wasn't snacking on any rubbish at all. It was all fresh, clean food, and was losing weight, was doing well. But I was also anemic and I was just getting too exhausted to keep prepping food. And also November was a downfall because I went on my little caravan trip that I do every year with my mum. So went on a little caravan trip and we were having, our little scone when we were at the cafe, a little cake. So when I got home, excuse me, pretty much carried that on. So I still wasn't doing terrible, but that just kind of picked up. I was just getting more tired. Eventually I got my iron infusions. So I got the first one, and 2 days after the first one, I knew it was helping because I stopped craving eating ice. So eating ice cubes, I was just freezing ice all the time. And 2 days after the first iron infusion, I stopped craving that. And then I had my second iron infusion a few weeks later. But then I was still just getting really, really fatigued, and it just didn't feel like anemia fatigued. It felt different. And then I was explaining this better on the first video. And then come December, late November, early December, I started getting, because then the cold weather was coming and I have interstitial lung disease. So I was getting, I was feeling it in my lungs. I thought it was just the cold weather. But then I started having this cough, which I don't normally get with the lung disease. And then I was feeling like I had a chest infection, but I wasn't getting a fever. I wasn't getting usual symptoms of a chest infection. And I was just really feeling unwell. This cough wouldn't go away. GP ruled out chest infection. But at this point I was just so unwell. And so contacted consultant. They had me in at the very end of December and sent me for a chest x-ray. I never heard back what happened with the chest x-ray. But they also sent me for the lung function tests, breathing tests, which I'd had not so long ago, just a few weeks ago. And when I went there, the woman who did them was like, something else is going on here. I don't think this is just your interstitial lung disease, which I knew. And then a couple of days after that, those tests, I got the text before I got the letter to say, you know, we're sending you for a high resolution CT chest scan. So I've had that done just last weekend. I still haven't had the results of that, but I have got a letter in to go and see my consultant at the end of the month. But I'm surprised I haven't heard anything in the meantime for, like, say, to give me an inhaler or something, because I'm okay today. So today, yesterday and the day before have been the best lung days for me in a long time. Prior to that, it's been hell. It's been absolute hell. The exhaustion, just not being able to breathe, coughing constantly. Oh, it's just been absolutely horrendous. And I wouldn't be surprised if they tell me I have like COPD or something. That's my biggest fear. Because like lung stuff just terrifies me. And it's bad enough that I've already got one lung disease. So it's the thought of having another one. And COPD's always scared me. So it's a fear of having that. But what I've done recently to try and help myself is I've been drinking lots of water. I've stopped using like sprays in the bathrooms, anything like that, any cleaning products. I've avoided going out as much as possible because it is colder again. And I've stopped like eating yogurts and stuff like that because I did notice that made things 10 times worse. So that has helped. Because what I was getting was when I've been checking like my oxygen saturation levels, they've been starting at like 50, 60 odd. And then it's been taking like 3, 4, 5 minutes to get up to like 91, 92. But these past few days, they've been like starting at 80 and then going up to 92. Or some days they'll just go, or sometimes they'll just go straight up to like 96 or something. So that's improvement. So I'm hoping that it stays like that for a bit. Because it's been nice to not be as just disabled by it all. It's just been horrendous, and it's distressing. It's so distressing when it's your lungs. It's just been such a scary time, to be honest. So it's been nice to have a breather just from the anxiety of it all. So I just need to wait and see what the results of all these tests are, and then deal with it when that happens. But so that's the update with the weight, is that yes, I've lost 2 stone, but I can't take all the credit. I took some of the credit to start with, but I can't take all of the credit because I have been eating rubbish the past wee while. I haven't had the energy to cook, and I'm still losing all the weight. So I am at 2 stone weight loss. But hopefully, despite me not taking the credit, I'm hoping that despite, even if it's illness causing it, that it's still going to have some kind of benefit on the, you know, the heart health, because weight loss is weight loss. So hopefully it's still doing something good. You've got to take these wee wins wherever you can get them. So anyway, that's the update here. So whatever you do today, I hope you get to spend your spoons on something fun. See you later.